Hey, Josh here from CreateStudio, and what I wanted to do was quickly shoot a video and run through a few things in terms of getting started with the software. Also, we've got a YouTube channel which you can access through the app. If you click on the Learn link on the home screen, you have to go over to our YouTube channel, and we've got some tutorials there. And we're also going to be adding new tutorials, as time goes by as well, to really help you use the software and get the most out of it. So let's go back over to the software. And this is CreateStudio. This is my account. You can see I've got a ton of folders that I kind of need to sort out and make them a lot, neater, I guess. But yeah, over here, this is where you can go create a new project. Give it a name. Go ahead and create the resolution that you want for your video, and then simply create a new project. You can also add a custom resolution down here as well and create your project. But what I want to show you is one of the bonuses that we're giving away. So in this template library, we've got a whole bunch of templates, for the template club users. We've also added some free templates, and we're going to be adding some more free templates for you who don't have the membership. But yeah, so over here, let's say for example, I want to play this one. Okay, so that's the template, and if you don't want to have the music playing while you're browsing these, just simply click on the mute icon over here, and you'll see that it plays without muting it, without the audio. And then simply click on Use Template. Let's play it sheet. And it basically what it's going to do is download the assets and import the template into your account. And it's pretty fast, depending on the types of templates they are and the assets that are included. But as you can see, it loads really fast like that. Okay. And here's the template. If I click on play, you're about to preview it again. Okay, so the same template, of course, as that video. Now this template's, I guess it's more of a complex type of template because it's quite a long one, as you can see. It's got lots of animations, lots of elements included. But a lot of the other templates are a lot more simple, but let me show you how you could use this template to create a video to promote your own services. If you want to sell videos to businesses, you can actually use this template to promote your service. So it's really simple to use. Down on the timeline, you've got your music track, and we have these groups of elements that we've created into scenes, okay? So you'll be able to see scene one. We've got this one here. I can simply double click on it, and this takes me into the group, and you can see I've got the character and the text. And if I want to change anything, I simply zoom in here. I can double click on this text and it'll open up this group. And let's say I want to change this text and say this is Tom. So I've done that. And maybe I want to go through and adjust the size of it. You can just simply drag it up like this. And let's say I want to also adjust the text. I'm going to go through and just select the text, and I'm going to click on the color. And this one I'm going to go through and add a gradient onto it to make it nice and colorful. Let's say I want to go with maybe a green color. And it's really that simple, to go through and customize, these templates. They're really fully flexible because they've been all built inside the software. And I've got my other text down here. Okay, so for this text, I'm going to go through onto advanced, and you can see we've also got things like borders and shadow that you can add onto your elements. So let's say I'm going to make the border maybe like 8 or so. And I'm going to actually remove that color so that we can just have a border. So you can do fun things like this. Maybe I'll make the border a little bit smaller, let's say 4. Okay, that's looking good. And I'm also going to change this font style, okay? So we've got quick links under here to the colors and the text fonts, so I can click on a font. We've got these presets as well, so you can really speed things up. And if you want to find a font, I like this one here, it's quite nice here, so I might just select that one. But if you want to search for a different font, you can click on the fonts panel. You can go through and search for fonts down here. We've got a load of fonts. We'll be adding loads more as well. And let's say, for example, we want to use something like this one. I could click on that. And if I like it, I can also add it to my favorites by clicking on the star. And you'll have to see down here, we've got all my favorites that I can quickly access and adjust everything by simply clicking on it like that. So that one's quite a nice one here. This is Tom, so I'm just going to zoom in a bit more and just make it a bit bigger, like that. And I also want to go through and change the color of this. So what I could do, this box, I could just simply click on the box. Again, you could click on this link here to open up the color panel. And maybe I want to make it like a white color, maybe a little bit lighter, something like that. I could do, kind of play around with it, see what looks good to you. Maybe we'll make it a little bit light like that. And if I go back out of here to the main project, you can see it's been updated on my video, which is super cool, and it's really fast to do that. So you can go through and change that text, and yeah, kind of go through and adjust everything. Let's say for scene 2 I want to adjust this scene. I can either double click on this group, or I could just double click on the canvas and it will open up the group. And maybe I want to change the pose of this character. So what I could do is click on Tom, drop down his actions, and then just simply click on the action to select it. And then just simply click on the drop down and look for an action that I want. So maybe I want to go with angry. Okay, so you can see now like he's very angry, and you can see that. And again, you can also change all the text. You could change the background color. Let's say I want to make this background, I don't know, maybe a green or a red. I could really play around with that. Maybe a red like that because he's angry. You can change this color as well. Maybe we'll make him a red, but you can also do this. You can actually click on the eyedropper and then select the color. And if you want to, sometimes you need to like zoom in to get the exact color you want, but you simply click on it and you can see I've added the color. And I could maybe adjust that slightly as well, like that. Yeah, and it's really that easy. So I go back to the main project and you can see my template's been updated. And what's really cool as well, you can, let's say over here we need to change up the agency name. So instead of having your agency, you could just add your own agency name. So let's say I want to say let's say my agency is called CreateStudio. Okay, I'll make it like that, and maybe I'll make this centered like so, bring it up, and maybe I'll position it up like that. And I'll also change the color. So let's say we'll make it a red to really stand out. So meet CreateStudio. You can also change the background color of this circle box. And if I go across it more, you can see that we've got this logo. So a really cool feature that we've built in is the replace button. So for videos and images, you can actually swap them with your own media. And yeah, it will basically keep all the animations and the settings that are on the template. So what I'm going to do is import my logo by clicking on import media, this plus button. And I'm going to go over to CreateStudio logo files and just bring this one in here. So there's my logo, you can see. So all I need to do again is, you can see I've got this, the animation goes like this, it kind of comes out like that. So all I need to do is click on replace and then select my media. And it's that fast that you can go through and customize these templates. So you can see how good that looks. And you'll basically just go through and go into each of the scenes, adjust it as you like. Let's say this one here, I would just add my website, my text font. Maybe I'd use, let's say I want to use BBAS, or kind of customize that. And you can see, just zoom in, just bring it up. And you can also use different smart links. So we're going to link, for example, to center the element. Let's go back over here. I want to probably put it like here, for example. Let's say also you're over here, but you want to make it centered. You can use this little quick link here as well. And really quickly make your videos looking really cool. You can add also maybe a background image instead of having the shape, and add also shapes to this slide. Let's say I want to add some patterns. I could go through and just select that one and just bring it up like this. And I could also drag it down here, maybe put it below, and I could adjust the opacity. And now I've got a really nice looking design slide. Okay. Some of the elements also on the timeline, you'll see they're locked. We did this so that when you're adjusting the text, it doesn't select the background and you kind of mess around with it. But you can unlock it, of course, and then click on it to select it, and then change up the color. Again, like this blue one, I could just go through and select a different color if I like, maybe like red or something like that. And if I go back to the main project, you see it's all updated, okay? So yeah, again, I'd go over here, click on the logo, click replace, and select my logo, and I can just position it nicely on the circle. And I have my video ready to publish within just a few clicks, basically. So if I click on publish now, I can go through and select the file type, click on the destination. Let's say I'll save it to my desktop and call it just some random name. And then I'd click on publish video and I'd publish my video. So yeah, that's how easy it is to go through and use these templates. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to check it out. And yeah, we really want to build a really cool community of creative people in this group. So post videos that you've created with this software. We'd love to check them out and see what you're creating. And yeah, each day, each week, each month, we're going to be adding lots of really helpful video creative tips and videos and articles and posts into this group to really help you to make better videos faster, with CreateStudio.